Huh? Oh, hey you guys. Oh man, it's been a while since I kind of just set up the old camera and just kind of started filming. The reason why I did that was because I was working and I was like, man, I hate this job and I hate my life. So why not just go ahead and set up the old camera and see, if I can look for some new work or, just get something done. So what I decided was, why not look at some work safety videos, or at least work orientation is what I meant to say. Work orientation videos. They're just kind of meant so when I go and do the interview, they're like, why do you want this job? I could just say, you know what, I need cash and I already started you guys work orientation videos, so don't even bother, just send me to work. So that's what I'm here for. And I want you guys to see these work videos with me, so just in case you guys hate your lives and hate your job, you guys can also follow this great career path with me. So with enough saying, let's watch some more work orientation and begin. So the first video we're going to actually watch is the Goodwill Trainings video. I was always curious about how the donation kind of sets up. I know it's work orientation, so it's telling us like the ins and outs of how the job kind of works, but I was really interested in the accepting donations part, because you could just walk up and hand them your clothes, hand them some junk you bought at the yard sale that you regretted buying 2 minutes ago. But I've always just wondered what it was like. Are they allowed to take whatever? Like if you bring in a shirt that says like fuck all women, are they allowed to take that? Do they resell it, or do they actually donate it to an actual charity? So I was just always wondering how that whole thing works, and thankfully they have a video kind of explaining accepting the whole donations part. So I'm hoping it's gonna answer all my questions. If not, then it'll be fun to watch. So let's start.
Central Floridians who donate to Goodwill are one of the most important parts of the Retail Service Division. The impression that you make will have an impact on donations and sales in the store. Now let's discuss how we greet and assist our donors, providing them with a great donor experience.
Was she the one that was supposed to be accepting my donations? Because already, I'm already saying that and being like, man, if I saw her like just in the back, I've been like, man, that's the type of person I just want to see, and just just elbow them right in the face, elbow swipe, just take them out. They're like, ugh, that looks like the type of person that just needs an elbow straight to the face. Okay, my bad. This is completely an apology, but I feel like this is how every Goodwill worker kind of seems like. If I would walk into a Goodwill, these are the type of people I would expect to see. Just kind of just sit in the back, chewing gum, just kind of looking like they're just watching the clock, waiting for that moment to clock out and just head out to the store. I mean, head out to their car or whatever transportation they're on, probably like a bus or something.
Oh my gosh, is that a gumball machine?
Damn, bitch, what an alpha move. Not only did she open up the door to try to let herself in, she just walks right in with the gumball machine. All that was left is just literally just grab that thing and just Fortnite, just take her out with that. That would have been the most alpha thing they could have made in this whole video.
So what else you got?
Oh, I've got quite a few things.
Just put it on that bin right there.
Well, can I get a cart?
A cart? We're not really supposed to do that here. You can just put it in that bin right there.
I would have just took her out right there, like, oh, you guys don't have any carts? Or like, oh, you want me to put it over there? How about I just take you? And just like, I would have completely sucker punched her right there. Just either elbow swipe, sucker punch, or maybe I would even like just hook line her, just take her out right there. Screw that. That girl needs to get out of there. Whoever she is, she needs to get out of there. Accepting my donations? Psh, she looks like she's the type of person who would take this donation.
Can you at least print me a receipt for my taxes?
Print your receipt? Nope. It ain't working.
It isn't working.
It's offline.
Did you guys also know that printers need Wi-Fi? Because apparently this one's offline. Whatever Goodwill has, they're clearly above all the rest. Because the rest of us are still using normal receipt machines. They're using Wi-Fi to print out their receipts. Whatever Goodwill has over there clearly is outbeating other companies like Apple, Microsoft. They need to get on Goodwill. So yeah, this video didn't really answer any of my questions, but you know what? It gave me a good idea of how accepting donations kind of works. Basically, in layman's terms, if you guys are donating something, please be careful because the Goodwill employees do know Taekwondo and they will take you out if you give them any attitude. And if you guys are wondering how that whole thing works, go ahead and watch their video and they will teach you exactly how their elbow swipes work. On to the next. Alright, cool. So this next video is actually working at height safety kind of video. It's basically a construction type of work orientation video where basically working safe from height. So if you're going anywhere above, I believe 4 feet, 1 meter. However, I'm not 100% sure on those. Maybe it was 2 meters.
Oh.
But basically, it's about wearing a harness and going to high places. Because if some asshole decides to hitman style, push you off, thankfully you will have that harness to kind of protect yourself. So we'll go ahead and watch this video and see how they explain it.
Occur from heights less than 5 meters. Working at heights has been performed for centuries. In the 1920s, it was seen as an inherent risk. Falls were viewed as unfortunate.
Falls are seen as unfortunate. So if some dude falls off a building and decides to fucking just pummel around the ground pancake style, you just kind of just see that and go like, how unfortunate.
60% of all fatalities occur from heights of less than 5 meters. At heights under 4 meters, people have less time to react.
Okay, no. You cannot show me 3D models of people falling. This guy clearly just dolphin dived right off. There's nothing you could do. If that dude just ended up falling like that, you can't cure stupidity. I'm sorry. You have to go. If that dude dies, that's on him.
Fall from height. Influences on injury. Height. 1 meter versus 10 meters. Position. Head versus feet.
That isn't your feet. Those are your kneecaps. Those knees are done. I mean, probably your feet won't be working afterwards, but yeah, if you felt like that, your kneecaps are over. You can kiss those football, soccer, any type of sport career over. If your kneecaps end up, if you fall with your kneecaps like that, consider you done.
Is fall protection. It's a device or combination of devices used to arrest a person during a fall. Devices or equipment that can stop a fall in progress.
Dude, that dude did not. Nothing happened. That dude lagged. That's what happens in the real world. When you're climbing up the ladder, sometimes you just lag and you go, and then you go back to climbing your ladder. That dude's internet connection's probably bad. They should get on Goodwill because I heard Goodwill has some good ass internet connection. Okay, so basically, if you're gonna go anywhere, wear a harness. Make sure it's all okay. This is the type of video that kind of just seems like it sucked. And I kind of re-watched this video so I can be like, maybe construction isn't so bad. But after watching that video, yeah, my job completely sucks. That's why I'm making this whole video, so I can look for a new job. And hopefully you guys are there with me to support and look for a new career path. So that being said, on to the next video. So this last one was actually a place I used to work at. It was Starbucks. And I understand how the work safety videos kind of went, and the reason I kind of put this into the video was because if I ever decide to go back to it, I have to refresh my memory eventually, and I can just tell them, hey, I saw the work safety videos again, and I know exactly what I'm doing. So with that being said, let's start.
Hi guys, welcome. This video is going to be about how to make lattes, cappuccinos, and iced teas, as well as the difference and similarities between each. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how to remember the basic makeup of each drink. Alright, first, the latte.
Funny, here comes a really funny a story that I had was we were training this one guy to learn cafe lattes and Americanos and whatever. And these videos are super boring. And the funny part about that was when we were training this guy, he also thought they were stupid. So he just actually got up and was like, you know what, I changed my mind. And the dude literally just walked right out. The videos are just that boring, I guess. I mean, personally, I didn't walk out because I needed the cash, but this dude just completely just abandoned it all for his one video. So, good job on him. But just to let you guys know, these videos are pretty boring. So let's begin.
Lattes are basically made up of shots on the bottom and then steam milk to the top with a little bit of foam. That's all it is. A tall latte has 1 shot of espresso and steam milk, and both grandes and venti lattes have 2 shots on the bottom and then steam milk to the top.
Like I said, these videos are really boring. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to tell you stories along the way. So yeah, grande actually do have 2 shots on the bottom and then steam foam on top. And this dude, I remember, didn't understand. He was just like, he expected this latte to be, worth $1,000, like made out of gold. This dude walks in, takes a sip of his latte, and he's like, "Can I get a refund on this?" And I overheard this story. This didn't actually happen to me. I was on the cash register, but the guy was just like, "I thought this was gonna taste, like luxury. I thought that was royalty, but this actually tastes like shit." And I remember it was just like, dude, what were you expecting? Like, this is Starbucks. What were you expecting? We're like the McDonald's of coffee.
Iced lattes only differ a little. For a tall, it's 1 shot in cold 2% milk, which is the default milk that we use unless otherwise specified. So cold 2% milk, iced to the top.
Okay, so the thing about iced lattes was you always need to ask for the whipped cream afterwards, because no one asks for whipped cream. You constantly have to keep reminding them. It's like you're a robot. Every time they would ask you a question, you would have like 3 questions in your head ready to ask them once they ask for their iced latte. For example, do you want extra ice, light ice? How many shots do you want? And most importantly, do you want whipped cream? And some of the times they would tell you, yeah, sure, or some of the times they won't say no. And it would get me so mad when they wouldn't say anything. So you know what? It got to the point where I was like, screw this. If you guys aren't gonna specify what you want, I'm gonna give you what I assume you want. And so I'll just make a latte, completely skip the whipped cream, top that shit off, and just pass it over. And when they would ask for whipped cream, here's what I would do. Oh, here you go, ma'am. There is your grande vanilla iced latte. And with that, you should be all good. Thanks for coming on by, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.
Oh, actually, can you get extra whipped cream?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Whipped cream.
Oh, okay. I figured that's what you said.
We have the refresher teas now. So we have the strawberry acai, the berry hibiscus, and the mango dragon fruit. Very popular. Like the teas, these are made with water and can be mixed with lemonade. They also can be mixed with coconut milk. So it'll just be the refresher, fruit inclusions, and coconut milk.
Oh my god, this just reminded me. Secret drinks, the secret menu drink. We don't know what they are, you guys. We don't know what secret menus are. It's literally someone, like some random crackhead, just came up with like a crazy ass idea and just slapped it on the forum and was like, "That's our new drink." The strawberry coconut milk, I had no clue where that came from. One of my coworkers, I believe they said they started it, and it was like some white girl, and I was like, oh, of course, I won't be surprised if you did start it. And basically, I remember there was this Asian family that came in, and these Asians these were no regular Asians. They walked in, they would buy Trenta of those fucking strawberry acai coconut milk bullshit, and they would put in like 13 pumps of classic sugar. And the minimum, we're not even supposed to put sugar in those things. Those things are already caffeinated. But this family was like, nah, we want the heart attack. Give us the sugar. We'll go ahead and pour like, all that shit in there. Coconut milk, extra fruit. Basically, our inventory had to be increased twofold because of this Asian family that would constantly walk in and make our lives 100, 200 times miserable. But they did tip very well, so thank you for that. If you guys are watching, thank you for that. With that being said, that's basically the end of the video. There really is nothing else to show you guys. This wasn't really a training video. It was mostly just go ahead and watch and be bored out of your mind, because the person who narrated this sounds like my English teacher, and it was just completely pour you to sleep. And so basically, out of everything, I hate all my jobs. I hate all these jobs, and I can't imagine working somewhere where I'll be happy. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and I hope all of you have a beautiful, wonderful day. With that being said, these videos I don't make for free, you guys. I need a like and I need a subscribe. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, guys, take it easy.